Alrighty, we are here. We are going to open up some Pokemon cards. So let's get to it, shall we? I have this should be a pack of about 25 cards I got from a lot. It actually came with I remember I ordered 50. I ordered 50 and they gave me 2 packs of 25. So let me see if I can open this. I don't use scissors, do I? Alright, cool. No. Alright, so that's open. Let's get them out. Alright. Put that over here. Alright, so I haven't... oh yeah, Gen 9's cards come out in January, so I shouldn't have any of those yet, unless I'm hacking. Also, I mentioned this earlier. There's a bunch of condensation over here from my water, and it's getting on my phone, so I'm going to have to clean that up. Ugh. Alrighty. So, we're going to be opening up some Pokemon cards. We're going to see what I got this time. I got some really good cards from the first 25 that I opened last time, so we'll see if this is even better than that last one. So the first card that I get is... It is Mankey... No. Let me move this back a bit. Milcery. I do not know what this one is. It's number 868, so it's got to be Sword and Shield. Alright, so he has a move called Lead, which search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. And then he has Ram, which does 10 damage. Okay, so he's a basic Pokemon. Nothing really that really stands out. They say that any Patisserie visited by Milcery is guaranteed success and good fortune. Okay, so you get good fortune with this Pokemon. Got it. That's a sign of good things to come. Alright, not bad. Never seen that Pokemon before. So I definitely don't have that one in my collection, so it's always good to have a new one. Alright, next one is Leaf Energy, or Grass Energy. Okay, I have a few of those. Start setting up my grass decks soon. Like I'm ever gonna play. Alright, next card is Raboot. It's a Raboot. This is an evolved form of Scarbunny. This is number 814, so it might be Sun and Moon? Volley Kick, which does 60 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. So it's like Hyper Beam. After you attack with it, you can't attack for a turn. So it's like Hyper Beam. It kicks berries right off the branches of trees and then juggles them with its feet, practicing its footwork. You know, I should do that. I've been trying to get back into dancing. Little fun fact about me right now. I'm actually, no joke, I'm actually looking up tutorials and videos on how to do the moonwalk. I want to learn how to do that. So, just a little something. I'll impress y'all a few months from now with some moonwalk dancing. What have I got? Hey, Ferris, thank you for the Aku, and congrats on being first. How are you doing? You just missed my first 3 cards that I opened. Milcery, Grass Energy, and a Raboot. And I was just talking to everyone that I want to learn how to do the moonwalk. So there are tutorials online on how to do it. So people can do it. It wasn't just my MJ. Alright, next card is an Eldegoss, which is an evolved form of Gossiflower, which I think I do have actually. He is number 830, so he might also be Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield. Enriching Seeds. Heal all damage from one of your benched Pokemon. That sounds really good, actually. Surprise Attack, which does 50. For 1 energy, it's 50. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. That's actually kind of powerful if you can get heads. The cotton on the head of this Pokemon can be spun into a glossy, gorgeous yarn. A Galar regional specialty. What's Galar? I think that's Sword and Shield. Yeah, it might be Gen 7. Alright, next card is Gen 7 is Sun and Moon. Maybe. I don't know. I'll know when I get to it. when I eventually get to Gen 7, I'll know. Alright, next card is a cast form. I do have a few of these from Pokemon Go, so I have seen this guy before. Hey Epic, guess the stream's almost over, but still glad to be here. Was taking care of errands and some gaming now that I've learned how to use my Joy-Cons with your PC. Interesting. And don't worry about it. It's good to have you here. We just did some more Astro's Playroom. I beat the game. Now I'm just focusing on getting the rest of the collectibles and eventually playing to Platinum it, which will probably be the next time I stream it, which probably won't be the next time I stream. I might want to jump back into Halo 2, so we'll see. Cast form. I do have a few of these from Pokemon Go. He is Ruby and Sapphire, maybe? He has an ability, though. Excuse me. He has an ability, though, called Weather Reading. If you have 8 or more Stadium cards in your discard pile, ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack cost. Wow. Alright, then. But his attack is Weather Force, which does 80 damage. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Oh, you could deck out really quickly with this guy. Its form changes depending on the weather. The rougher conditions get the rougher cast form's disposition. I remember you can actually catch different kinds of cast form depending on the weather of where you're located. Like in Pokemon Go, it was really cool. I liked how they did that. I have a regular cast form, I have like a sun cast form, and I think I have a water droplet one. Oh, if I had a tornado one, that means I was storm chasing, don't worry about me. Alright, next card is Turtwig! Hey, Dan, we got a Turtwig here. We got Twiggy! We got Twiggy! I know he's a starter of Diamond and Pearl, I believe. We got Turtwig though, Dan would be happy. Alright, he does bite for 10 damage and he does a headbutt bounce for 20. It undertakes photosynthesis with its body, making oxygen. The leaf on its head wilts if it is thirsty. Oh well, at least you know when he needs a drink. But hey, Turtwig, gotta let Dan know. That Twiggy boy. Alright, next card is oh, it's a trainer card. It's a Rusted Sword. Alright. Attach a Pokemon tool to one of your Pokemon that doesn't already have a Pokemon tool attached. The attacks of the Zacian V, this card is attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. Interesting. So I got another trainer card. Alright, next card is Luxio. He's the evolved form of Shinx. I don't know if I have a Shinx. Doesn't look familiar. If I do, I completely forgot. When you start getting all these Pokemon cards eventually, you start forgetting some of them. He's number 404, so he's probably Diamond and Pearl. Thundershock. Flip a coin. If heads, your active Pokemon is now your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So he's actually really powerful. Well, he's an evolved Pokemon, so there's that. By joining its tail with that of another Luxio, this Pokemon can receive some of the other Luxio's electricity and power up its own electric blast. Cool, Luxio. I got this guy. I don't think I have a lot of like lightning energy cards. Watch, this is gonna be the next one. Next card is a Dartrix. He is an evolved form of Rowlet. I don't think I have a Rowlet. He's number 723, so he's definitely Sun and Moon. Sorry about that. Alright, and his only attack is Razor Leaf, which does 40 damage. It throws one knife-like feather after another at its enemies, and each one precisely strikes a weak point. These feathers are known as Blade Quills. Alright, cool. So I have a Dartrix now. I feel like isn't Rowlet a grass starter? Or Sun and Moon? Or Sword and Shield? I feel like he might be. I think he is a starter. Alright, next card is a Water Energy. Alright, we got another Water Energy. I have a few of those too. And next one is a Carablast. Ah, he looks creepy. He's number 588, so he's got to be, what's Gen 6? X and Y? But he has an attack called Peck, which does 10 damage. Why am I yawning? I'm tired. I'm probably gonna eat and then go to sleep after this. Its strange physiology reacts to electrical energy in interesting ways. The presence of a Shelmet will cause this Pokemon to evolve. So he can evolve, I just don't have what he evolves into yet. Alright, awesome. Moving right along, that's good. We're getting some good Pokemon. Pokemon I haven't gotten yet. It's always good to add to your collection. Next one is Golett. Another one I don't have. He is a number 622, so he's got to be either Sun and Moon or X and Y. But he does Pound, which does 10 damage, and Punch, which does 30. And this one's a little harder to read because it's purple. This Pokemon was created from clay. It received orders from its master many thousands of years ago, and it still follows those orders to this day. Alright, so I got a Golett. He's a cool looking Pokemon. Alright, next card is... Buzzle? Boizel? Boizel. Looks like a little, cute little fox. Like a meerkat, maybe. Buizel, he's number 418, so he's got to be Diamond and Pearl. But he does Agility, which does 20 damage, which is funny because in the games, Agility just increases your speed, unless they changed it in later games. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Oh, so you could be invincible with this guy. Wow. It inflates the flotation sac around its neck and pokes its head out of the water to see what is going on. Oh, we got a Boizel. Boizel. I like that name. I'm probably saying it wrong. Alright, next card is a Duat. He's the evolved form of Oshawott. I think I have an Oshawott. It looks familiar. I may have an Oshawott. But we have a Duat, and he's number 502. Water Gun does 20 damage, and Aqua Wash, which does 50. You may put... Sorry. I'm not bored, I'm just tired. Aqua Wash, which does 50. You may put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. Okay, so it removes energy. As a result of strict training, each Duat learns different forms for using the Scowl Chops. Okay, so we got a Duat. I'm getting some water Pokemon out of this, that's good. Alright, next card is... wow, this guy looks like a Luchador. Howlucha? Howlucha. Okay, Lucha. Howlucha, like a Luchador. Duh. Alright, he is number 701, so he's definitely a Sun and Moon, maybe? Showboating Pose. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. Okay, so you can get your energy back with this guy. Crosscut, which does 30 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage. Okay, so don't use evolution Pokemon against this guy. It drives its opponents to exhaustion with its agile maneuvers, then ends the fight with a flashy finishing move. Sorry, I'm yawning so much. I'm just tired. All right. So we have, we got about like maybe 8 or 9 cards left, so we're moving quite along. Getting some new Pokemon here. All right, next card is, Baltoy. This guy looks a little familiar. He must be Ruby and Sapphire, because I don't think he was in Silver, but he does look familiar. Triple Spin, which does 20x. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each head. Wow, this guy's powerful for being a basic. I don't know if he evolves. It moves while spinning around on its single foot. Some Baltoy have been seen spinning on their heads. Oh, that's cute. It's a Baltoy. So I got a Baltoy though. Alright, next card is Axew. I think I have one of these already. So I may have another one to my collection. Axew. Ultra Evolution. Flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a Haxorus and put it onto this Axew to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. I think that's exactly what this other one did. That's like all he does. These Pokemon nest in the ground and use their tusks to crush hard berries. Crushing berries is also how they test each other's strength. I think I have an Axew. He looks familiar. Or I may have a Haxorus. Maybe that's what it is. So let me just kind of fix this a little bit. It's almost unkempt here. All right. Next card is a Cacnea. I may have this guy in Pokemon Go because he looks familiar too, but he's 331, which means he's Ruby and Sapphire. He does Pierce though, which does 50 damage. So this is a good basic Pokemon too. He just straight up does 50. It prefers harsh environments such as deserts. It can survive for 30 days on water stored in its body. You know, like a cactus. Alright. Next card is a Snow Runt. 361. Got a Snow Runt. He does Ice Breath. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed, but it doesn't do any damage. And then he has Icy Snow, which does 20. I don't know, the fact that Icy Breath doesn't do damage, it just paralyzes if you flip a coin, if you land it on heads, that, I don't know, that feels like that's a waste. It could have at least done 10 damage, but whatever. It can only survive in cold areas. It bounces happily around even in environments as cold as negative 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so this guy can rough it. He can rough it. Alright. We're down to about 4 cards left. What are these 4 cards gonna be? Well, card number 1 of these 4 is a Clink. He's number 599. He does a Vice Grip, which does 10, and also vises with an S instead of a C. I wonder if that means anything. Kind of hard to see. And then Spinning Attack, which does 20 damage. Alright. The 2 mini gears that compose this Pokemon are closer than twins. They mesh well only with each other. I like that pun. Yeah, they're just a bunch of gears. That's cute. Alright, next card is... Lightning Energy. I was just talking... I don't know if I have any of these. This may be my first one. I'll have to look. I haven't messed with my binder in a while. I haven't updated on the Discord. I need to do that at some point. Alright, second to last card is a Trapinch. I think I already have one of these. But he's also from Ruby and Sapphire. He's number 328. Land's Pulse, 10 plus. If a stadium is in play, this attack does 10 more damage. Okay, so he can do about 20, basic. Nothing that really jumps out. Its nest is a sloped bowl-like pit in the desert. Once something has fallen in, there is no escape. No escape. This guy will kill you if you fall into his trap. You have activated my trap card. It's a Trapinch. Alright, last card. I hope it's a holographic. I hope it's something really good, because I didn't get a single holographic out of this at this point. So the last card is... Whoa, what is this? What is this? I've never seen this before. Caparaja? It's a V? Dude, that looks so cool. I like that. I'm definitely going to put that in a sleeve, in its own little sleeve. That is a really cool looking card. Okay, he has Adamantine Press, which does 90 damage. This is a basic. You could just throw this guy down? Or no, do you... Oh, you know what? It has the V on it. Maybe you have to do something to get him. But he does Adamantine Press, which does 90 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. So not only do you have a strong attack, but you can defend yourself well with this guy. And he has 220 HP. Wow. And he also does Rack Down, which does 180 damage. It requires a lot of energy to do, though. Like there's like 4. There's 3 Steel energies and 1 colorless, and there's 2 Steel energies and 1 colorless here. So you're definitely using up your energy cards for this one. When your Pokemon V is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. Okay, so this is like a high risk, high reward kind of Pokemon right here. That looks so cool, though. He looks different. Like he's like. It's different from all these other cards that have like the similar design on. This one, wow, I'm definitely gonna look this guy up. And he's holographic. I'm putting him in a sleeve right now. Sorry, Mike. Let me just do that right quick. I've never seen that. The sleeve is not cooperating. Why aren't you cooperating? There we go. There we go. Get it in there. There you go. He's in his own little sleeve. That looks so cool, though. Oh, man. I've never seen that before. It's from Sword and Shield. What number is he in the Pokedex? It doesn't say. I don't see it. I don't know what number he is. He might be a... Is he a legendary? Yeah, it doesn't say what number he is in the Pokedex. Is he a legendary, though? I'm actually really curious. I'm definitely going to look this up. Wow. Okay. So I ended that one off strong with a really cool looking card. That looks so cool. I really like that. Alrighty, that's all the cards though. So you know we got a good bunch of Pokemon that I've never seen. Pokemon that I definitely don't have. So I'll definitely add that to my collection. I definitely need to update the Discord, and I definitely need to like go through the my binder and just start adding some of these Pokemon in there. I've been falling so behind on that. I've just been so busy with everything. I haven't had time to like just sit here and update stuff. The only time I try to update is with my YouTube, the VODs that I've been uploading. Those have been doing really well too, so I'm definitely gonna keep that up. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. My next stream, I'm gonna be doing some Dissidia with the Chateau tomorrow, so that definitely won't be happening. Wednesday, I'm probably gonna try and leave that open for me. Maybe I'll see what my brothers are doing that day and I'll figure something out. I'm booked Friday and Saturday, so I'll try and get a stream up on Thursday, and I will probably do some more Halo 2 Legendary that day. So Thursday evening, Halo 2 Legendary. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's see who is online at the moment, and we will send a raid over to them. How long has this person been streaming? So, all right. So this person's been streaming for under 2 hours, so they're probably gonna be on for a little bit. We're gonna raid Steph things. She is playing some AI, the Somnium Files. She is a friend of mine in real life, so I definitely am gonna send the raid over to her. She doesn't stream very often, but when she does, she's I really do enjoy her stream, so I hope y'all do too. Make sure I spell her name correctly. But yeah, she is playing some AI Somnium Files. I know her in real life, so please give her a follow when you get the chance. We support real life friendos, online friendos, the stream team. We support all of them. They're all pleasant people. So let's go ahead and send the raid over to Steph Things. That is her. Awesome. And like I said, next stream is going to be Thursday evening, and we're going to continue with more Halo 2 Legendary. So enjoy my torture when I get back into that. So that's going to do it for me. So take care, everybody, and have yourselves a good one.